Before starting today's video, let me ask you a question. What could happen if a sudden, open war breaks out between two neighboring countries? How dangerous could the consequences be? A similar tense situation is now unfolding between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Afghanistan has accused Pakistan of carrying out airstrikes on civilian areas, claiming that at least 4 ordinary civilians, including children, have been killed. Afghanistan says homes were deliberately targeted, while Pakistan claims the strikes were aimed at destroying terrorist bases. But what is the real truth? Is this conflict moving toward a larger war? Or will diplomatic efforts once again bring peace? For now, the entire world is watching this situation closely. If you find this video important, please like it now, write your opinion in the comments, and most importantly, share this video as much as possible so that more people can learn about this serious issue. Your single share can help many others understand what is really happening, so please make sure to share this video widely. Now let's look at the details. Afghanistan has accused the Pakistani Air Force of launching strikes in several areas inside the country. One of the alleged targets was a fuel depot near Kandahar airport. According to Afghan officials, this depot belongs to the private airline Kam Air and supplies fuel to civilian aircraft as well as United Nations flights. Afghan government spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid said that Pakistani airstrikes hit civilian facilities in provinces such as Paktia and Paktika, along with other locations, and warned that these attacks will not go unanswered. According to Kabul police spokesperson Khalid Zadran, at least 4 civilians, including children, were killed, and around 15 others were injured in the strikes. On the other hand, Pakistan's military says the operations were aimed at the Tehrik, Taliban Pakistan, also known as TTP, and its supporting networks. Pakistan claims that these groups have been launching attacks inside Pakistan from bases located in Afghanistan. However, Afghanistan has repeatedly denied these allegations and insists that no militant operations are being carried out from its territory. This tension is not new. Since late February, both countries have been targeting each other's military positions along the border. Afghanistan says its strikes were a response to Pakistani attacks near the border, while Pakistan insists its operations are necessary to protect its national security. The situation has become so tense that Pakistan has even described the conflict as an open war with Afghanistan. Meanwhile, international diplomacy has also become active. China's special envoy, Yue Xiaoyong, recently arrived in Islamabad and met with Pakistan's special envoy, Mohammad Sadiq. During their discussions, they talked about threats posed by militant groups such as TTP in the East Turkestan Islamic Movement and emphasized the need for joint efforts to ensure long-term peace and stability in the region. However, the situation on the ground has not calmed down. Despite repeated calls for restraint from the international community, there are still no clear signs of de-escalation along the border. Since the Afghan Taliban returned to power in 2021, Pakistan claims that TTP attacks inside Pakistan and near the border have increased significantly. Islamabad has stated that its military operations will continue until Afghanistan takes verifiable action against militants operating from its territory. As a result, the ceasefire that had previously been mediated by Qatar and Turkey has effectively collapsed. At that time, several days of talks were held in Istanbul, and both sides had agreed to extend the ceasefire and continue negotiations. But now, tensions have risen again, bringing the two neighboring countries dangerously close to another war. Where this situation will ultimately lead is still unclear. The big question everyone is asking is whether this conflict could turn into a larger regional war or if diplomatic efforts will once again bring peace. For now, the entire world is watching the situation closely.